just to see whether my plan looks like it's going to work. So, yeah.
This is it, the grand finale. Velkuvrana, the final boss, is here, and before it completely consumes Refrain and becomes unstoppable, it's up to our band of merry puppets to save the day one final time and save our friends. Welcome everyone, this was quite the adventure, and it has been my utmost pleasure to guide you through it.
Ah, good. So it works. Works, and we'll be fine for that. There seems to be no issue regarding our ability to make that work. Very, very good.
So, funny story. This was meant to be a trial run. Just look at how many reinforcement I'm starting with. A measly 4.
We don't have any reinforcement. We're dead.
The reason is that I wanted to test my brigade's resistance to the abyss. My far-right coven, Kasumi, Lent, and Vert, is running the Great Sage's Pact, an expensive pact with one expensive purpose: to weaken Velkuvrana with the evil Bane Blue Stone donum spell. The problem is that it costs 1,000 DP. I have one shot to use it, and if any of my party members get afflicted with Abyss the turn I choose to do so, it will fail and still consume all of my DP. So the test was to see if I gave my coven enough Abyss resistance for the move to work unabated. Now that we have passed the test, Velkuvrana's power level has considerably weakened. She is slower, has more build-up turns, and spams her high-level brigade AoEs less. It's not obvious how effective the debuff is until you try winning without it, but believe me, I tried.
Oh, nice. That's good. You can go faster.
Incoming. I see it.
Bomba's next move is the Vile Feather Spear. A brigade-wide hitting Pierce and Fog attack, and our two weakest characters, Riley Miller and Nazara Gunther, are taken out again. At this point, it's a fair call to leave them alone. Getting them back up is going to take turns and jitterbugs, with only so much reinforcement. I scarcely have any left to spare. Our turn rolls around again, and we continue to use our Vanguard to attack while leaving cleanup duty for our back line. We've done considerable grinding for this fight, and our roster are approximately 20 levels higher than they were for the Neverworld Mass. A couple of changes have been made to the roster. We've added Himiko Yameno, a marginal mage, in favor of Neon Red, our Gothic Capellia, and our covens have been completely revamped.
Like, those two are really weak for us. There's no question.
Gone are the two Witch Core Pact and the Phalanx Pact, replaced by a second White Rose Pact, Flat Alliance Pact, and the ultra-necessary Great Sage Pact manned by a free Aster Knights, as previously explained.
Nice.
There. Incoming. Coming.
Fortunately, we didn't... See, I don't understand sometimes. Like, what the fuck happened there? Annoying. This is just a test run. And the test run worked. Why didn't Riley get revived? Didn't I say Riley to get revived? Certainly meant to. And then there's that 4 on him again, which doesn't make any sense.
That was because I asked Lord Robert to revive her, who was confused at the time. These little icons make very little sense.
And this is working really well. It is. She's fucking guarding. But it is working really well. Look at this. Also, I need a few dollars. I just obviously don't have any fucking more donum really. You know, reinforcement.
To be quite honest with you, it's still rather unclear whether Ironheart actually does anything. We just used it and a bunch of our team still died there. Especially difficult to know when the enemy is using a Pierce physical and Fog magical based attack. Like, which is it exactly?
I see it.
What happens when an attack has both element types?
Please wait.
Now we should look into... Like, if I had more reinforcement, we could definitely win this. Really do.
Not being able to use our reinforcements severely hampers our damage output, but our puppets are still hammering out around 2,000 damage per hit.
I'm on your 6.
Please wait. I'll go too.
Like, we're doing really well as is.
The more turns Velkuvrana passes for a setup like that, the more time we get to deal with significant damage and potentially a gore hit or two. We still need to heal our team, and the White Rose Pact is one of the most efficient ways to do it, healing becoming ever so more important as we run out of remaining reinforcements.
Yep. They keep dying constantly.
There go our healers, and once again we've come a cropper to the boss chain attack.
Oh, that was so dirty. Both the block and the second set of hits.
It feels inevitable that on turns when a boss spams its high damage AoE, casualties are bound to happen. Fortunately, we can use our last reinforcement to revive all 3 former members.
Yeah, again, it's going to be purely down to the fact that I don't have any reinforcement. That can be fixed though. I'm just amazed how far we're coming. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I'm gonna iron fire. But yeah. We lose purely down to not having any reinforcement. But that's like I said, this is a test run. If we had reinforcement, I feel comfortable with this and work. But she's not killing, apart from that team, like anyone really. It's annoying how much health she keeps getting back. It's very annoying.
Evan Tildrum there with our first gore hit to the fight.
Look at that. Look at that damage. Look at all that. Really nice. We could try to see if we can fix Riley and Isara. Like even Himiko Yumeno. Like for some reason they have an insane ability to not have to take damage against this. Everybody else is fine. This can be resolved in a number of ways. And why did he keep taking 4? It's just so ridiculous. And even her, she only takes 4.
I see it.
So weird.
All right.
I'll go too.
I want Konami Dade saved, and I kind of do. I feel like I need to use donum. Get him out. But I feel like it's a bit of a waste in general.
Spamming White Rose Bouquet every turn now to mitigate any potential disasters. Our Coven has tons of donum points to play with, and none of those puppets are heavy damage dealers, so it's of little opportunity cost either. Also, given they consist of a Mad Raptor and a Theatrical Star amongst them, the heals are early, enough to avoid damage stacking.
All right.
I do feel like I should fortify column, bubble back. See, that still killed them, even though I fortified them.
Incoming.
But again, wouldn't be a problem if you had like 30 or 40 more fucking reinforcement. We started with 4 this fight. You know? Wouldn't be a problem if we could just do that.
Unfortunately, there goes said backline, and we're all in now on a DPS race. May luck be kind on us, and may our attack strike true.
I'm on it.
Oh, the guarding on my fucking Aster Knights. So now we lose because we don't have any heals and da 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 da. Piece of fucking guarding! I mean, it doesn't matter, but, you know, it's so shit. It's so annoying just to see all your attacks do nothing and wasting turns.
But of course, as soon as I say that, our Aster Knight hits are blocked and our opponent becomes a sponge, impervious to them.
I see it. Please wait. Please wait.
They have the same voice this time.
Would you look at that? A critical from Zdania, the Tsunabushi, and Velkuvrana is down to red hell.
Are you kidding me? Are you? What? Don't you dare fuck with me like this.
Incoming.
This was supposed to be a trial run. Nothing more. Just what is happening?
And a core hit as well?
Please wait.
Don't you dare! Don't you dare mess with my emotions like this. Don't you dare mess with my emotions like this.
Our forces are dropping like flies, but it's so close to the wire here.
No, no, no.
I see it. Please wait. Alright.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Kasumi has an insane track record for gore hits, and there goes another.
Oh, come on. What is this final bullshit?
There. I see it.
Lady Vert getting the W for the team.
Oh, what the fuck? There we go. Holy shit.
It can't be. Velkuvrana, the great evolved. Defeated by a little girl and her
You sure did. I wasn't even ready yet. I wasn't even ready yet. And I still killed you.
child. How could you do this to me?
Because of the pratons you were doing and the things, the atrocities you already committed.
Yes, for this. Velkuvrana, immortality, life eternal.
Yeah, be done with it. We were done now. Go away.
Rumbling around. Bless Lucas' body.
We're not having a round two. Fuck off. Now sword down from the sky, transformed into familiar looking Lamnaldo, and plunged his sword into Velkuvrana's heart! Alright.
You mocked my swordsmanship, Baba Yaga. Now die by my blade. At last, I have avenged my people.
Yeah, keep going now, dude, but don't
No,
blink.
I don't want to die. I'm going to
Don't
live
blink, Nelly.
forever.
Don't blink.
Forever. I threw everything away. And for what?
Now, who made you make that horrible decision? That was a terrible decision you made. Both for everybody else and yourself. Live in that, or rather not. End in that. Velkuvrana crumbled into dust. All is dust, and Baba Yaga's long life finally came to an end. The three keys were all that remained. 4 days or so before Octopath 2. Not that this is relevant to that, this is relevant to what happened, you know, Galleria, which opened last week, but whatever. unlocked.
I just
You know,
want to say,
released last week.
you were a huge help to us. Luca,
Thank you!
made it this far without you.
Thank you
Thank you.
for sharing your journey with me.
Let's go home, Madame Junia.
Luca, you idiot!
It's lovely
wait.
music. Well, listen to it. When you stuck out her cane and tripped Luca, as per usual.
Don't get a big head just because you defeated Baba and Velkuvrana. I go first, not you.
Ladies first.
Mimi, I came all this way to help you.
I will put up with this, Madam Junia. Yeah, you've said that before.
Just shut up and follow me. This is a precautionary measure. We don't know if a living human can survive looking back in this place.
Looking back over my shoulder.
You could die. Or worse, be erased from existence. It's an ancient trial. The
Woohoo!
test. I've heard
You can
that
do
the
it.
souls of the dead will do everything in their power to make you look back.
But it's okay. I'll be fine.
Where do you get your confidence? A little idiot like you will probably look back and not think twice about it. Everyone fails this trial, huh?
I imagine I would.
I'm not like everyone else.
Neither am I. That doesn't mean I'd proceed.
Just keep your eyes on my back, Luca.
Like, I'm very
I've got your back.
different to most people, and I have different tastes to most people, and my mental health is
I won't
different
be
to
able
most
to help you.
people,
You'll just die without me.
and I very much feel like I'm not with the mainstream a lot of the time, but it doesn't mean I'll necessarily succeed.
Let's go.
What an adventure that was. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and catch us next time when who knows what we might find. Yeah! Credits! Woo! We did it! Yes!
Hell yes.
Luca, are you following me?
Oh, this is cute.
Yes.
The credits are live of us. Yeah. Well,
My daughter won't stop asking about
I'm gonna
you.
let you.
I think
watch
I mentioned
this.
that in my last letter.
I won't call it a stream because I literally only started 50 minutes ago. We just began.
It really is
Of course,
nothing
this is
like
when
it.
it finishes.
Everyone says that.
But I'll duck out and let you
Tell
hear it
how
all
beautiful she
in
is.
full.
Just
So
right
then-
to touching her. I know she'll
Ah.
surprise you when you finally. Also, I've been telling her to call you Auntie Velnia.
Luca, I'd like you to meet.
Wow! I know you! I know you! Auntie Velnia! You're my Auntie Velnia, aren't you? Mama told me about you.
Hey! Don't hug me.
I apologize. My wife told her stories about you every night. She idolizes you.
Auntie Velnia's Mama's friend! Her best friend!
Are you there, Luca? Did you scream just now?
Nuh-uh, I'm okay!
I'm hearing things. I guess anything goes here, eh? But that's well within my expectations. Why do I have to look after this brat? I hate kids. You can't even cast a simple spell. Are you sure you're Isara's kid? Hey, don't cry. Have courage. Isara knew what it meant to have courage. She had the courage to face those stronger than her, and the courage to face her fate. That's right. You were the real hero, Isara. Not me. stop calling me Auntie. I mean, I'm young enough to be your sister. Fine, maybe not your sister, but still.
But Mama said if I called you Auntie, that you'd be happy.
I swear, Isara.
Velmia, I've been wondering, how come you refuse to overcome your disability?
Huh? What's the point? It's not like my foot's gonna grow back.
True, but is that why you won't try? Because it won't heal? You won't try your hardest because you can't win? Is that it?
What are you lecturing me for? Everyone acts that way. Sorry we can't all be optimists like you.
Training your soul is nobody's business but your own. Everyone polishes their soul to put on display before they die. Your skill, your character, your fate, it's all part of training your soul.
Are you starting a cult or something? Besides, there's no point in displaying your soul if nobody's looking.
Oh, but someone's always looking. The one person who matters most. Do you understand, Velmia? That's why people live. So stop resenting your lot in life. You're the only one who can see your soul, and you'll get to see it just before you die. And the meaning of life is whatever you're thinking about in that final moment.
As if I could see my own soul. What about you, then?
Me? Do I look like I polish my soul? I just want to enjoy every moment while I still can. And be surrounded by my favorite white roses. But, Velmia, I want you to be the one to close the lid to my coffin, okay?
Hey, Luca. Is my back on fire?
Nope, it's not on fire. Your back is beautiful. Beautiful.
This is Fiona. I had Isara create her. Think of her as an extension of myself. Now that Isara is dead, she will form a new contract with you. Understood?
Madam, no. Lady Luca, I look forward to serving you. You're so cool, Auntie Velmia. You're so tall, and your hair is so long. Will I grow tall too? Will I? I hope my hair gets long like yours.
I don't know about that. Your hair is curly.
I can't have long hair like you.
Don't worry. I used to have short hair too. And I don't know if your mother told you this, but you have her curly hair.
Wow! I do? Really?
Metanilla, he's actually a pretty nice guy. He's more like my servant than my husband, but otherwise being his wife isn't so bad. He filled the garden with white roses in case my vision returns. He's a funny man. I'm sure they bloomed lovely this year. Still, I want to see you again, Velmia. There's so much I want to tell you.
Luca, I started to remember many things about you.
Like what?
I remember that you still wet your bed.
Ah!
I'm kidding. These memories are Velmia's.
Really?
Yes, really.
Papa, you.
Luca, I want to show you something.
This place is amazing.
Your mother never brought you here?
Nuh-uh. I never knew about this place.
This was our secret place. Just me and Isara.
Mama and Auntie. Wow! It feels so good.
Luca, I brought you here because I have to return to the royal court tomorrow. I wanted to show you this place before I left.
What?
Luca, can you see the exit?
Not yet. Madam Dronia, are your eyes okay? Can't you see?
Don't worry. That's why I'm walking in front of you. Also, I hear you shout every time you're about to trip and fall. Be a little quieter.
I'm okay.
My wife. Isara told me that you always say the opposite of what you really mean.
Is there something on my back? What is this beast?
Nothing's there. You're okay. You're okay. Auntie, I'm so happy. You're awake.
Who are you?
Yes, not even God can fully transfer another person's memories. Now, proceed just like we practiced, Luca, lest you confuse the poor thing even further.
Your name is Dronia. Madam Dronia.
Dronia. And you are?
I'm your apprentice, Madam Dronia. My name is Luca. I missed you.
Why are you crying? Have we met before? Hey, Luca. When we get out of here, let's go back to your hometown.
Oh, okay.
We'll need to clean that room. I bet it's really dusty.
I'll do it. Leave the cleaning to me.
Your magical aptitude is extraordinary. Truly, you are your mother's daughter. But putting a soul into a puppet is not a true resurrection. Like a wind-up toy, she will eventually stop moving one day.
So you can't revive her? It's impossible?
Well, there is one place where it may be possible. A place known as the viewing chamber.
Where? I want to go there. And then I can...
I do not know where it is. Your mother was conducting secret research on its location, but she left no notes behind. All I know is that the viewing chamber is not of this world. To access it, you must gather keys that are spread throughout different worlds. It is the doorway to the realm of the dead. The living have no business there. That is why you must stay by Groner's side. If you do not want your precious realm to fade away, that is.
Luca, can you see the exit?
I can see it! I can see it! We're almost there, Madame Dronia! A couple more steps! You can do it! The surface!
You will disappear.
Got to learn so much. Like the whole idea of the dream that Dronya had for getting to the viewing chamber that we just thought was her own goals was actually instilled in her by Luca. Sarah was talking about just because you can't win, keep fighting, and I obviously resonated with that. And by streaming and like, you know, polishing your soul and doing things in the face of it and all that sort of stuff. But also the way the husband would do the flowers, much in the same way as what she was talking about, because the husband was doing that in spite of the knowledge that his wife was never going to really be able to see them, and yet he did them anyway. And yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this game. I really enjoyed it. I actually thought they were gonna pull a fast one on us, and instead of giving us the white light, which is a kinder way of doing it, I thought they were going to make Dronya turn back and then become a mess or whatever, because it's not the true end. And if you really want the true end, you need to make sure that she doesn't look back at the end. And because in this way we can hope and feel like, and you know, with good reason, because like they talk about the surface, that they did make it, and we don't need to go to true end to do that. So I think they were rather kind, because this game has been quite brutal in a lot of ways, unabashedly so. And I was expecting them to pull a fast one, and they kind of didn't, to be honest. And I'm okay with that, because I don't have time for true end, but certainly not now. I really enjoyed this game. This game is not perfect, but if anything, that adds to the beauty and enjoyment of it. I really enjoyed it, and of course, you know, that ending definitely is a very good way of putting someone in particular spirits and making someone appreciate the whole thing. Yeah, no, I really like this. I look forward to Galleria, you know, I really do. We might be doing some Fire Emblem today, I don't know. I might try to look into maybe downloading Galleria as we do that. But yeah, I'm really glad we did it. I'm really glad.
Luca, I want to ask you something.
Is this where they pull the fast one on us?
If I'm revived as Velnia, what will happen to my memories as Dronia?
You do know. Baba Yaga said even God can't fully transfer memories.
No, Madame Junia! Why?
My memories will fade away if I'm revived, won't they? So I need to say this to you right now, while I still have the chance.
Right. Don't mess with my emotions, please.
Luca, for everything
I'm not very good when it comes to this sort of stuff.
I really did want to live with you after we finished here.
I know. 'Cause you always
Oh, what about
the
then?
opposite.
Was that the opposite too?
Dusk is just the darkness between day and night.
God damn it.
But now the moonlight has come.
I'm not good at
My
this.
brief life
Really
has
not.
finally reached its end. This is goodbye. But I have
I'm not
many
someone that can.
Thank you, Luca. We will always be family. Now go, Mezaluka. Walk forward and do not look back.
Madame Tronia, you remembered my real name.
Oh, don't add to it, for the love of God. Dronia's eyes glow an eerie crimson, and Luca's powerless to stop herself from walking away. But yeah, I expected, although I didn't expect it to be right now, I thought it was going to be before the end of the last one.
I love you, Madame Tronia.
Kids.
Uh-huh. The darkness consumed Dronia. Because it didn't get true ending. Yeah, okay.
Why? Madame Tronia, why?
Great. Okay. Sarah, I'm coming now. Thank you, Luke. You know that pain in your throat that you get when you're crying and you're trying to hold it back? Lunar year 3616. Where the town of Refrain once stood, a sprawling meadow now remains. Why you do this to me again?
Luca!
Goddamn.
You're alright! I'm so relieved.
And where's John now?
Luca. Yes, but Madame Tronia is going. I see. I'm not gonna cry.
I mean, we both did already. Now, as the monstrum begins to thin and shrink as it floats in the air.
Baba's magic is fading from the Tractatus de Monstrum. I suppose its job is done.
I'm very easily moved. Very easily. Compared to most people, I'm much more moved. Honestly. I just don't like to show. Tractatus de Monstrum glowed brilliantly as each of its pages began to tear themselves out one by one and vanish. I really can't hold it back, unfortunately.
Thank you, Tracty.
Yeah. Stop. Oh, God. Anyway. There it is. On the bottom right, there. Just like Resonance of Fate.